Hello guys, welcome to a very, very short video. Now, you may be wondering, I'm a pianist. As you probably may have told, honestly, as you probably may have heard in the past, I am a pianist. But you've never ever seen me play a bass guitar before. I don't have a bass guitar with me at the moment. This is on my piano lesson, and I really should give a really big thank you to my piano teacher, Wesley, because this is a really good thing. I have recorded it on my watch, and I have turned it on Bluetooth and connected it up to my Echo Dot, so the audio should come out very fine. I think we should start.
21.
Let's just go into voice memos.
Apps. Translate voice memos. Back button. Back go back play.
Ready, guys? Okay.
Low battery. 20.
Oh, well, that's
Double
nice.
tap
Go play. One.
Let's go, guys.
Play. Go back play. One. Get recording.
So I'm playing the big bass guitar, and my piano teacher's playing the
Share play.
main guitar.
Double tap to open
So
app.
that's me playing bass guitar. You can tell that I'm a bit off note because it has no frets, and if you don't know what frets are, then they are basically stuff that help you find the notes. I really hope my watch doesn't die after this because it did say 10%. You can notice here I went a bit thingy, but that's expected since this is a new instrument for me. Well, I did really well, so as you can tell, my piano teacher is very good at guitar. Oh, my watch has done it again.
Back button. Play. Play. 89.
Microphone off. Microphone off button.
Sorry about
Microphone
that, guys. That
on.
was just my mum coming in. So, as you can tell, that, my friends, is a composition that me and my piano teacher have written. We haven't got it from anyone else. We did some improvisation. Now, if you don't know what improvisation is, it's basically where people, make it up.
So, like, you make it up as you go.
So yeah, I do have Nathan with me. And the reason why I'm using Samantha Compact is because I was originally going to upgrade to iOS 26 beta on this phone. Now, I have got confirmation from Harry, very, very interesting confirmation, that the new build of the iOS 26 beta 1 does actually solve some problems. It solves the lang equals ENGB, and it also sorts, I think, the voices from glitching, as he has installed the beta on his main device. Risky, I know.
Oh my, that's dangerous.
Risky, I know. I have had to do that in the past, especially since I've had to do it from.
iOS 18, where it wasn't that.
I did it for iOS 17. I did it for iOS 18. This year, I have a secondary device. And this year it's not going very well. So I might have to get a new device. I might have to get like the iPhone 13 mini, because that's a cheap alternative.
I can't believe Harry's risking his name for that.
Look, if he wants to do it, he wants to do it. I haven't forced him to do it. So, I think he knows how to do it.
It is. Yeah, plus he is going to have so much trouble.
He is, but at the same time,
Because Apple make it a nightmare, honestly.
they do. Why can't you just auto recovery mode? Like, seriously, this doesn't make sense. Like,
When you get into recovery mode, if it's detected a Wi-Fi connection, it'll go ahead and restore it for you.
and also for the beta, I think there should be a downgrade option. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Harry's risking his iPhone 16 Pro Max, which I'm so jealous about.
Well, you won't be jealous about it when it stops working.
I won't even be jealous when I get my new Mac, because that has Apple Intelligence, so I'll be able to rival him. I might link it up to my ChatGPT account. I haven't decided. And also, guys, unfortunately, Glory's Frontline is over. Well, I say over. It's only just begun.
Well, for now it's gone, but me, yes, I want to get a hold of it because I was one of the first out of 300 to send a screenshot of my social media post to the group, and they said it's first to win, and I was one of the first.
And he did it on, like, Twitter, so... And yes, Nathan does have Twitter.
When I get verified, I'll ask him if he can.
So, I guess all we need to do now is wait and hope.
Yeah, we'll get back to you and we will try voice chat as well.
Now, we did actually get closed beta access yesterday. I'm so sorry I didn't manage to upload a video.
I am as well. But
So-
it was really good.
Honestly, the sound design is epic. I'm so glad that they have thanked the sound designers. Honestly, I don't know how they have done this.
Just please add a tutorial.
Yeah, please add a tutorial. It's kind of hard for new users, especially us, because obviously Glory Frontline is a new thing, so
We haven't had this kind of game on mobile before.
ever. We have never had this before. Fortnite used to be supreme. Now it's been falling off from the top of the charts.
Sure, we do have Call of Duty, but that's not accessible. We
Right.
have a bunch of bonus games, like similar to Glory Frontline, but no accessibility. This is the first game which is accessible.
Now, I am going to see when it has been fully released if it is accessible on Xbox or if it is on Xbox.
Yeah, the console version might be released a bit later, I think.
It would make sense.
Yeah.
And also, guys, I now really want to be a Apple developer because now I realise that Prudence has done a very... Well, I guess Prudence can decide on this, but Prudence, at this moment in time, I've kind of done a very bad job because this year, Apple is releasing Apple hosting background assets. Now, this basically means Apple is giving you a generous 200 gigs of storage, which in tech terms is 200 gigabytes, which in your terms, the basic terms, means a lot of storage. And if you don't know what storage means, which you probably do because storage is everywhere, especially in your house. Storage on a computer basically means your hard drive. If you don't know what a hard drive is, it's basically the stuff that stores all your files.
Using that background assets thing for our server.
So, this basically means Prudence has been using background assets ever since Call of Fate. Maybe,
I'm not big.
well, it would make sense because it would have to connect to a server. Now,
Might have a self-hosted server on a Linux computer or something.
they would have to use, again, background assets.
Why?
Because that's the Apple genuine assets. Because that's because you know when the game receives updates.
Oh, so it uses that to connect to a server. So you're saying now we can use that to make a server?
Yes.
Holy.
It's basically created our own server.
Well, that'll be useful because game updates and also Prudence has done a bit of bad grammar in the main menus.
Oh yeah.
What does option mean?
I think that was a bug.
I don't think that's a bug.
I think it's because that they didn't spell it correctly.
Either that or off of the T is doing something wrong. And why is it spelled divots?
Huh.
What are divots? I've never heard of divots before.
Yeah, what on earth is demons?
Yeah, we're gonna fix. When we make our games, we're gonna fix those.
Well, speaking of games, I really, really want to get Apple Developer Program because I realised something. You guys, yes you, will, when Santa Phoenix comes out, because yes, that is the first game we are releasing, just to get our reputation up. Now, that just means it's 10 p.m. now in the UK. So, that ding, sorry, think I should have made myself a bit clearer. But anyway, that game will be in an alpha stage. Selected people will be selected. Obviously, you have to fill out a form that will be submitted to us, and we can have a look at the results, and we can review the results and check if if you can get it. Now,
There is a way you can join if you don't watch Abby's Tech World.
or T111.
So basically, if someone invites you to my Matrix server, or my Discord server, or my Revolt server,
Or soon to be our Meteor, whatever. I don't know what it's going to be called, but
I think we should call it. I think we should call it a room.
Meteor Room. Okay, yeah, sounds interesting.
Actually, no, a building because you have rooms with channels.
Oh yeah, that's actually really clever. I have never ever thought about that. Never ever thought about it.
Because rooms are channels.
Yeah. And then the actual in Discord's case, the server is the building, and the rooms are the channels. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I have never thought about it in that way. I'm so glad I'm so glad that you put that up. I'm so glad that you mentioned it.
A channel, you're making like thousands of bricks in binary. That's all breaks down. So it actually makes sense.
Yes. Now, with Meteor, you can create groups as well if you don't want to interact with communities. And you can also have, just chats, with people, with one person and stuff. Like me and Nathan are going to be chatting a lot on Meteor, I think.
Yeah, we might replace it. We might replace FaceTime with Meteor.
Yeah. We're also going to allow users to record calls. So if you're a business and you want to record a call, you can do that. And also for podcast users, like basic podcast users, or recorders like us, you can do that instead of using FaceTime.
And yes, maybe soon we'll add something called a studio in Meteor, where basically you can make a studio with someone.
Now, also one thing we will be doing, we will be adding Gloria support so that it can edit your podcasts or recordings for you.
So you can ask Gloria to remove any coughing sounds.
So if it locates any back off. Obviously, this is training. This is like a beta feature. So, the Gloria AI beta stuff is going to be beta, obviously, for the time being, for recordings. But for anything else, especially for like editing yourself, we will be integrating the blind soft scheme editor. Now, the reason why we're calling it a scheme
Here's
editor.
the cool thing, guys. You can screen share. So if you're on call with someone who can see, you can share your screen and they can help you.
Say, for example, if I wanted to share my screen to, say, Erin or Jack, I could do that.
If you're blind and someone else is blind, you can share your audio.
Uh-huh.
Like, not your audio, but like game audio, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like, we're also going to add something called one-to-one help, kind of like BYOs,
Uh-huh.
which will be embedded into Meteor. It's a little feature you can enable in settings, but basically you can call them all to
Mhm.
kind of like BYOs.
So, if you want to call blind support, you can do that.
That's if you go into the support chat. So you will have a few pre-made chats. You're going to have one chat with the blind soft connection bot.
Mhm.
That's where you can connect all your services up. You'll have a chat with the tutorial, so you can basically do a few commands and get help.
Uh-huh.
You'll have a chat with support.
Uh-huh.
And you will have a chat which is kind of like a note to self chat.
Uh-huh.
You can leave notes.
Yeah.
And these are encrypted locally.
Mhm. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you liked that composition that me and my piano teacher made. Make sure to like and subscribe for more music videos like that, because I don't just do tech.
And press options and all.
Because I don't just do tech, my friend. I do music. Speaking of music,
And not only music, sometimes just conversations and all that.
like normal, genuine conversations. Like now, we're having a normal, genuine conversation right now about conversations.
And you also get off topic like 5 trillion times in one video.
And guys, I have a really interesting update. You may be like, you're copying Stevie Knows here. Like, yeah, because we like Stevie Knows. We like the Garian Empire. I support the Garian Empire. Not to mention, we are making...
Stevie knows as well.
Yeah, Stevie Knows is well funny. Anyway, like I was saying, we are making our own virtual academy. Now, like Stevie Knows has. It's not real, it's virtual. I'm going to get most of my schoolmates, or, most of my mates, not schoolmates. Most of my mates.
I'm going to get some of my friends into this as well.
So,
Really.
you'll see Jack in this, you'll see Harry in this, you'll see Sam in this, probably. You'll possibly,
Quite a lot.
yeah, you'll see like Erin in this, if she approves. Obviously, we don't want, annoyance about like uploading and stuff, like, people getting angry.
Yeah, because what I have seen is like YouTube channels recording calls, they upload and then the next day there's like 50 comments saying, why did you do that?
And yeah, so maybe, no, not Aurora, Jack, possibly. Erin, possibly as well. Erin's actually not done a video with her microphone on. I'm actually very surprised about that.
Especially just things.
Yeah, and especially that weird, annoying TikTok song, which is like, bruh.
What TikTok song?
Oh, it's like this. I'll show it to you in a minute. It's like very.
This is not I am Steve.
Oh god,
Jockey.
that is on that channel.
Oh my.
Yeah, Chicken Jockey and Steve and I Am Steve are on that channel.
Matt.
I am sorry to say.
I have to go through an entire Minecraft saga today.
I am sorry to say. Look, Erin, I really don't care what you upload. Just upload whatever you want to upload. I'm not changing your opinion. I'm not one of those YouTubers who force you to do stuff. Like, I don't know.
Just chill out with the memes.
Yeah, chill out with the memes. I think everyone gets it. And also, for those people who do bad grammar,
Seriously, what was FYT?
seriously, what the hell?
I don't know.
Even I have better grammar than you, and I'm blind.
Surely. I mean, you do put LOL or I put it sometimes as well.
Look, it's a modern day stuff. Like, it's been around for ages now. Everyone does it.
Stuff like FYT and all that stuff.
I don't even know what that means. I know what IDK means.
I don't know.
Yeah,
What it means.
yeah. And I know what LOL means, laughing out loud. And if you think I'm dumb, I'm not dumb. I'll show you
Health.
who's dumb.
Now, reflect on your day.
Oh god, who cares health? Go and help someone else health. Yeah, if you think I'm dumb, you are dumb. Seriously though, I am not dumb. Like, I say if you claim that you're the biggest tech nerd in the world, and then I beat
We
you.
should have a competition, like between everyone who says they're the best at tech.
So say that's basically all my
So it'll be
mates.
everyone against me and you. That'd be interesting because I know.
That would be interesting.
And I'm starting to improve my skills on command line, so
Oof.
better be careful.
And then the last battle, me versus you.
And I think we should do command line.
Okay, command line. I will be researching a lot of command line stuff now.
I know quite a lot. I know about max keys. I do know about flat hub.
I know about FlatHub.
concentrated on what I know about them.
Yeah. And if you do ever meet my friend Sammy, warning for you, he is obsessed with either dinosaurs or space. Although I like space.
Yeah, space is interesting.
It links very well with technology.
I mean, technically, it's starting to get more of a link because they're sending out robots into space.
They've been sending out robots from like 2000s.
I know. I bet soon they're gonna be replacing astronauts with some robot astronauts.
And also for those in the UK who want a self-driving car, you may be getting something like that. Self-driving taxis have been put on the radar and will be released sooner.
Did you say self-driving cars are coming?
Yes.
That means we might be able to drive.
And you know what's even more annoying? My friend Jaden has decided to do a speech on how self-driving cars are the worst.
No, why?
I've decided to do a speech about how annoying the government is about accessibility.
That is true. And also, why aren't we allowed water bottles in the airport?
Why are we not allowed anything at school? Seriously, why are we not allowed to bring in juice? Seriously, you're allowed to use juice on your packed lunches. It just doesn't make sense.
Here's the thing, because water is the only, water is in juice. It's also, it's pretty much in everything.
Almost everything, yeah. Even in the McDonald's coolers.
Yeah.
And I can taste the water because every time I get a huge like a bit of it. Like you can taste the water and then you can taste the juice. It's like really nice.
The water, really.
Huh?
There's no taste of water, really.
There is kind of. It's like really, really sweet, but it's also like over sweet.
That's because you have the sweet water.
I don't. It's from the tap.
I think it like depends because my water is flavor.
Yeah, mine doesn't have any flavour.
It's just plain.
It is plain. Just plain.
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 I don't like juice manufacturers because they produce or do a weird combination.
If Erin is watching this video, I've got a very interesting thing to tell you. We're inviting you to Blind Soft Incorporated. This is official. If you decline, that's fine. If you accept, that's also fine. What role should we offer Erin? If she joins.
We'll have to think it through.
I think we have a few ideas. I think we do have lots of spaces.
True, yeah, and I think we should have some other person join Jack in visual design because
I'm gonna get that one Alex. Possibly Roman or I_love_Metallica on YouTube.
if it's only one person doing visual design, then it might not be the best quality, so
It might be Roman and Jack or Alex and Jack or Erin and Jack. I have no clue.
yeah, we'll have to think it through. But anyway, what do you think about juice manufacturers?
Honestly, they have some weird combinations. Seriously.
I know. Sometimes they overflavor the juice and it's like,
Too sweet.
yeah. And sometimes they don't even flavor it and I feel like it's just water. Why do you even call it juice?
And why do we have these like bottles in shops with full on water in it? It's not even water.
Yeah. And what is the point of sparkling water as well? It's clean.
Seriously, the world needs to change. Anyway, my point is, carrying on with the conversation about Erin. I think, what on earth is this? Oh, there we go. Anyway, carrying on. I think we either should offer her the design of the visuals, or I think we should do something a bit more advanced than visuals.
What?
I think we should do head of software ideas.
Oh my. So kind of along with us because I come up with ideas quite a lot.
You're basically co-founder of Blindsoft along with Harry.
Yeah.
But I am the main founder. I founded Blindsoft. If anyone says that anyone, including Nathan and Harry or Jack, said that they founded Blindsoft, you are completely and utterly wrong, because I am the one that founded Blindsoft. I am the one that came up with Rethinking Tech. I am the one that came up with OS Maker.
You were the one which thought of it. Like, it all started when I wanted to talk to you in private.
Well, yeah. And
Which
then
was a bit funny.
Blindsoft came up.
And I'll tell you how that happened. I thought of putting Rethinking Tech on the App Store.
And then I was like, what should we call our company? Blindsoft rings a bell. Maybe we should use Blindsoft. Bam! We've got Blindsoft.
Yeah. So I didn't think of the name. Alfie did, but I thought it was quite good.
we've stuck to that name ever
I
since.
did come up with the buildings thing meteor,
Mhm.
as you heard earlier.
So, I was the one that came up with Rethinking Tech. I was the one that came up with OS Maker.
And the Descent of Phoenix I came up with.
And I came up with Battle of the Empires.
Oh, Battle of the Empires. And I also came up with Digital Horror, which we haven't even done yet. But
Look, that's going to come later.
I haven't even bought the song yet. I'm leaving it aside.
We're going to make it 12 plus on the App Store.
Yeah, 12.
Oh gosh, that
Low
scared me
battery.
half to death.
10.
What?
Double
That
tap
scared
to
me
open
half to
app.
death. My phone's on 10% battery.
Oh, no.
I hate when it does that doo-doo-doo sound. It's like really scary and I was like, what the hell?
Share play.
Yeah.
Share play.
Every time I
Double tap to open app. Charging. Speak.
Yeah.
it sounds like it.
Especially since you've got like screen share because you can also hear it as when you do that. It's like really loud. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. I got well scared of it.
Yep, Erin, if you accept, you will become head of software development. No, head of software ideas, not head of software development. I am CEO and head of software development. If you decline, that means Nathan still holds his position as head of software ideas.
And I'm probably going to be the first one to get beta testing links since I'm always on call around station.
Well, that might change. Since Erin is the one that came up with, well, Erin is going to be the one that comes up with software ideas. So she will probably be getting the beta first, you'll get the beta second, Jack will get the beta third, and Harry will get the beta last.
Again, I come up with quite a lot.
And no, Harry, I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm just thinking of a way to include everyone. And because I put Nathan second does not mean that he is my favourite.
In fact, I'm fine with getting it second, to be fair.
I mean, Jack's fine getting it third.
I'll tell you one thing. If Erin isn't available,
Mm.
then you might as well send it to me.
That makes sense, yeah.
If you just send someone a link randomly and be like, what is that?
Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video.
Notification. Health. Dismiss.
That's still there. I hate notifications for health because it stays.
What is it?
I hate notifications that health sends because it stays.
Oh, yeah.
Microphone on. Stop
Bye, guys.